Hey yo YouTube, it's SadBoi coming at you with another reaction. Today we've got the Cyberpunk EDGERUNNERS rap upgrade by Big Rustino, Louverture, and the Kevin Bennett. Now, I don't know about you guys. Big fan of Kevin Bennett, big fan of Rustage. Have only heard Louverture like once or twice, so we'll see about that one. But the original video will be linked in the description below, so go run that up for him, go sub to all three and run it up. And while you're doing that, you might as well give me a like and a sub as well. How do I feel about this instrumental? I mean, I guess it hasn't really developed yet, so...
In the world of corrupt ways, we keep on playing all these dumb games. I wish somebody would unplug me. Watch out for the gunplay. I just want an upgrade. I just really want an upgrade.
I'm sick of these dumb games.
I just really want an upgrade.
Kept living for mom's sake.
I just really want an upgrade. I'll be happy someday when I get an upgrade.
Get my code.
Hold up. That's a baller hook. The instrumental complemented that really well. Like the lighter tones, and then ooh, I loved that. That was really, really good. I think that complemented the instrumental very well. The lighter tones were there. It was like speaking of something that was to come. That's hot. That's hot. Alright.
An upgrade. I'll be happy someday when I get an upgrade.
Get my code, I gon' make it right. Death alone cannot save a life. Read the code, how I'm breaking ice. And I left the broke that can't pay the price. And I'm in the heads like a data mine to be later.
Okay. This one is really hot. So there's this like deeper sound tone, right? That pans from ear to ear. And Rustage is on tempo like perfectly. So this is like really, really good just writing and beat making to complement both. It's fantastic.
Happy someday when I get an upgrade.
Get my code, I gon' make it right. Death alone cannot save a life. Read the code, how I'm breaking ice. And I left the broke that can't pay the price. And I'm in the heads like a data mine. To be later rest, they gon' say goodnight. Through electric breath that destabilize. Like a brain dance and they fade to white. Never.
Like a brain dance and they fade to white. Bruh, brain dance was the most frustrating part of the Cyberpunk games. It was the singular worst part of the entire series. Not gonna lie. Terrible. Terrible. Should not have been in the fucking game. Awful. Anywho, that was hot though. In their heads like a data mine, like brain dance, fade to white. Hot. We get it. If you watched the show or have played the game.
The person they wanted through the routines like an animatronic. Roots in our flesh and just stealing bionics. But I will forget how it feels to be honest. I've been
Ooh. Yo, we turn our flesh into still bionics, but now we forgetting how it feels to be honest. Ooh, Rustage be spitting.
Down to my metal spine, I do it big like a terabyte. I'm so ergonomic, got the plated tonic, going supersonic like a mega drive. Rip it up.
Like mega spine terabyte. Like okay, I got you. Hot. It's good.
I need to rip it up. I've been writing lines with no written up.
Rip it up. Need to rip it dock. Like okay. Like I like this a lot. It's very strong. His flow is good. And I like the tone of the tempo of the beat. Tone and tempo of the beat. There we go. I kind of wish it would develop a little bit more though.
I'm like beggar connecting this chrome in the bodies. I'm lighting them up like a city block. When I'm hitting charts, I'm going supernova. Wired up, got a new persona. In my veins, but I lose composure. But the stars down, so the moon is closer. I condense the track the way I'm running off of phantom power. Told my mother once that I would stand atop a second tower. Never had a dream myself, cause other people's had been louder. Flesh and metal in the rubble. Death forgets to hand me flowers.
In the world of corrupt ways.
That's not how I thought that would go. That's not where I thought it would be different. It's good, but it's not quite how I thought it would go. It kept on with like the same tone, but you can hear the instrumental change a little bit in this area. I think that's good. That's good, but I feel like it's a very one-dimensional song right now.
Flesh and metal in the rubble. Death forgets to hand me flowers.
In the world of corrupt ways, we keep on playing all these dumb games. I wish somebody would unplug me. Watch out for the gunplay. I just want an upgrade. I just really want an upgrade.
I'm sick of these dumb
I
games.
just really want an upgrade.
Kept living for from mum's
Yeah, I
sake.
just really want an upgrade. I'll be happy someday when I get an
The things that I've
upgrade.
seen in this world are so grim, they take aim at the click, so I'm always on 10. I done see my main man get torn up for it, then it ain't hard to get ate by the city of sin. If you hating, you lame and you block, I'ma spin you. Just me and my fist, if you come for my kin, cybernetics giving me the thickest of skin, and my sin of a stand, leaving all your shots missing. All my
I don't like this. I don't like this switch up. It seems a little too fast. And for me personally, it seems a little offbeat. Like a little offbeat. It seems a little off to me. I think if he slowed that down, it'd be a margin better. It seems a little too fast. There's merit to this though. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not the right move. Because where it gets slowed down and the interjection comes in, and the more like slowed down way is really, really hot. So that like draws attention to it already. So like he's coming for our attention by going faster. And so while I can appreciate that, I still think it feels off for me personally.
torn up for it, then it ain't hard to get ate by the city of sin. If you hating, you
Like that right there, super hot. But then it keeps going when I feel like maybe that should have been the point to slow down. Which, to be fair, it could be the type of role they were going for.
lame and you block, I'ma spin you. Just me and my fist, if you come for my kin, cybernetics giving me the thickest of skin, and my sin of a stand, leaving all your shots missing. I'ma set you out of luck. Team at your average bunch. Really, we some cyberpunks. We do not give a fuck. Yellow jacket keeps me snug. This chop be stinging bum. The weight on my back's a ton. The kid'll yields to none. And I see
See, I like this a lot right here. I think this is way hotter than the fast part. But I don't know, something like just speaks to me about this part. And it might be like the more auto-tuned type of vocals with the type of instrumental that's going on, but I feel like this kind of fits a little bit more. Cuz like I think the instrumental is slower, and then he slows it down, adds a little bit of reverb to the voice, and I think that is really hot, and that helps make the track.
on the run. Main mission hit the bar. Say you keep that QB clutch. Like boy, that shit's a done. Like a blast shells through your guts. That's how she gives it up. Lately been down on my luck. Still I yield to none. Yield to none. Without a ride, come undone. You're all I need. No, there's a Lucy rest on me, but I'd rather get burned and keep our peace.
In the world.
Okay. In hindsight, now listening to the whole thing, I actually think that was the right move. I think that was a startlingly brilliant move once it finished playing out. At first listen, it caught me off guard, and I wasn't expecting that. But I think when it finishes, you actually appreciate it a lot more. Because that actually adds some switch up to a song that was feeling a little stale. So, like, fast part with the interjection, with then the switching into auto-tune, and then the speeding up at the end, I actually think was really hot and genius. So, hats off to you. I think that was really strong.
Of corrupt ways. We keep on playing all these dumb games.
Who's the backing vocal on that? Who's the I knew it. I knew it. Nobody can ever not recognize the Maguire extra vocal. It has such a texture and tone to it. It's amazing. That's phenomenal. I knew it.
I wish somebody would unplug me. Watch out for the gunplay. I just want an upgrade. Yeah, I just really want an upgrade.
I'm sick of these dumb
Yeah, I
games.
just really want an upgrade.
Kept
So that right there was actually really, really good, guys, because the cutting out of the beat adds so much more to the end of the song, which will get a lot of people to want to get to the end of the song instead of only liking like certain parts of it and then skipping the rest, which I'm guilty of doing on a couple songs, I'm not gonna lie. But this is a song I would actually listen to from start to finish. So good endorsement right there.
living from mum's
Yeah, I
sake.
just really want an upgrade. I'll be happy someday when I get an upgrade.
Alright, now let's actually talk about that song and what I would give that. I'd actually give that song like a B+. Like, it's close to being an A. Like, it's close to being on the playlist, but it's not gonna make it quite yet. I thought at some points it got a little stale. Mostly just the instrumental. I think the instrumental was kind of a little, like, too one-sided. I think if the instrumental maybe developed a little bit more at certain parts, I think I would have liked it more. I think the hook was, like, an A+ tier hook. It's close to being an S, but not quite there. I thought it was very good, and it fit the track very well, though. So for the track itself, it's, like, S tier, but, like, I guess just song terms, like, A. I thought verses were hot. Verses were hot. But overall, I felt like maybe the song will get a little stale after a couple listens. I feel like this was more of an experience song, which is why the B+. But overall, pretty solid. It's been SadBoi. Hey, yeah.